Akira,
5.
Akira, can you hear me now? Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, this is correct.
Okay.
All right. Um, okay, I just want to go through number 6 because I think this has a root. Okay, but let's go through.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I want to see here. 153 is divisible by 9. So let's do that. 153 by 9 is,
9.
let's do that here. 153 by
Mm-hmm.
9. This is gonna give you 1, 9, 63, 7. So 17. So 9 times 17. Okay, so this is gonna be, we can do this as 9 raised to 1/4 times
Mm-hmm.
17 raised to 1/4, right?
Ooh.
If we
Mm-hmm.
finalize this, 17 is already prime, so that's it. This is it, right?
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's 17 raised to 1/4. And then let's take a look at this other one. The 9 raised to 1/4, 9 is 3 squared. So that's gonna be 3 squared raised to 1/4. So that's gonna
Ye.
simplify
Or
further into,
3 3 1/2.
correct, 3 raised to 1/2. So this would be the
Yeah.
final answer. But I think this
Ooh.
is good
Okay.
enough.
Yay.
All right, great. So let's move on to the next set of problems here.
Mm-hmm.
The next set of problems, the instructions are rather simple. Evaluate. Now, of
Mm-hmm.
course, with these, because you have to evaluate these, you have to make sure that you get the roots or exponents correct. And of course,
Okay.
I'll just point this out. This is going to be obvious, but I'll point that out. 81 can be expressed as some number raised to some power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all of
Yeah.
these numbers can be expressed in that method.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So it could be 9 to 1/4,
Mm-hmm.
which makes 9 1/2,
Mm-hmm.
and not and that because that's just like the 9, which makes 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, one more thing before we continue. Some of you, you may be tempted to put plus or minus -3 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't do that with rational
Okay.
exponents. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Why? Because of the fact that when you have a rational number, oh, sorry, when you have a radical, square root of 4 will be equal to 2. This is the example. But -2 will be equal to the negative square root. I'll put negative out like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Negative square root of 4. Okay. So just be careful
Mm-hmm.
with the signs. Now, how will you write this in terms of a rational exponent? This is going to be 4 raised to 1/2 equals 2, right? This will
Yeah.
be -2 is equal to negative, then you put the 4 in a bracket, 1/2.
Hmm.
Okay, so just be careful with that. So if you don't see a negative here, don't put the negative in there. Just,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
All right.
All right, let's move on. Next number.
1 2 4. I need to know if that's actually.
I'll give you a clue. 1024 is, I'll make this easy for you. 2
Yeah.
2 raised to 10.
Okay.
Now, if you don't know that, I'll show you a technique, but for now I'll give you that hint.
Okay. So 2 raised to the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. And then you do the 1/5 thing,
Mm-hmm.
which makes 2 2. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Goes 2 4.
Correct. Okay, I'll show you a quick technique here. Um, to help you out because we don't know that's 10 to
Mhm.
the 10, right? So all I'm gonna
Yeah.
do, is start guessing.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that five. That's gonna be 2 times 512, right? And
Mhm.
I know that 512 is equal to, so I'm gonna rewrite that as 4 times 256. But 256 should be a bit familiar to you already. 256 should be a power of 2, but you don't
Mhm.
know which power of 2, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna rewrite that again. So I'll just do that here. So it's gonna be 8 times 128. Okay, there we go, right? And then we do this again, 16 times 64. But 664, we can already express 64 as more easily. That's gonna be 16 times 8 times 8, right?
Mhm.
And we know 16 is
Yep.
gonna be 4, so 4 times 4, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 4 times 8 squared. Then you can work it. So okay, so from here you can just know what 4 is. 4 is 2 raised to something, and 8 is raised to something. It's gonna be
Mhm.
2 squared plus 2 to the 5 squared. 3 rather, right?
Mhm.
So times. So that's gonna finalize to 2 raised to 5 squared, and then you can put that into the question.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, so um, all right. So that's how you would do it. But if you haven't, yeah, if you haven't memorized, it just so happened I work with this number 1024 a lot, so I know
Oh,
it's 2 raised to 10. So if you don't know it, you do this technique,
very
right?
popular number, I see.
It's popular in um programming circles.
Ooh.
All right, let's go to 11. Yes,
Uh-huh.
Akira said on the stream, question 13 is interesting. We'll take a look at what the answer is in a while.
Okay. So
All
you
right,
just got like okay. So 8 can be two threes.
correct.
And then times that. So which
Mm-hmm.
would make this 15 3.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna write it out so I the visual. Which makes two fives. Uh,
Right, 2 raised to
2 to
5.
the power of 5.
Correct.
2 raised and 2 raised to 5 is 32.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Okay. It is 32, correct. Okay, number 12 is an example of what we just discussed here on top. So
Yeah,
number
like
12 is that,
the
okay?
minuses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the
Number 13 is different though, so
yeah, because it has the parenthesis, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, on the chat on the stream, Akira has a solution. Let's see if it's correct,
Ooh.
yeah?
Okay. 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 I'm yeah, trying to figure out if like because that's definitely that's a divisible by two. That's
Mm-hmm.
so. Me.
Okay, I'll give you
Try to.
another clue. I'll give you another clue.
Thank you. I'm just
All right.
like I'm gonna
All right.
grab my calculator.
Think of the fourth power of 2. Try to cancel out the 4 on the denominator, right?
Try to cancel out the four.
Yeah, so you think of a power of 2 that
A
has 4 in
power
it.
of two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So hold on. It's like but there's a negative. It's
Mm-hmm.
weird. Mm-hmm.
Correct. Yes. Carry on.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then you express your
So.
16 there as the power of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 is 2 raised to
Wait. 16 is 2 raised um
Okay. So why did you write?
sorry, I'm just like
Okay. I see that. So anyway, why did you write 16 in the first place? Because you know that 16 is 2 raised to 4,
mm-hmm.
right? So that's all you have to write. That's all you have to write.
Oh,
That's 6.
2
That's
raised to 4.
2 raised to 4, then raised to this number again. So you're left with squared, right? 2
Mm-hmm.
raised to 4 raised to 2, then
Mm-hmm.
raised to
3, 4.
okay. Now what do we know with exponents? We can cancel them out if they're like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what cancels out immediately?
Um, this one and this one.
Okay, so let's cancel that out. What's left over?
3 and 2.
Okay, so that's what's that gonna give you now?
6.
6. So 2 raised to
So 2,
6.
6. 2,
Mm-hmm.
0. 2 raised to 6.
So let's calculate that now.
64.
64. Okay, but remember, you have the negative here.
Negative 64.
Negative 64. Okay. So the mathematically consistent way of doing it is you put the negative outside of the bracket, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
let's just keep it like that, and that's going to be negative 64. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
13. I'll tell you what Akira's answer is on the stream. It's negative 16.
Negative 16?
Mm-hmm. I'm not telling
Mm-hmm.
you yet whether that's right or wrong.
Okay.
Let's see if you get the same answer, though.
Mm-hmm. So 64. Guessing. Oh, wait. It's like the 2, 6 because it's right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Akira, thank you for pointing out the microphone problem. All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where would the negative? I was gonna say, where does the negative?
Okay. I'll give you a clue. Okay. For this, because you have a negative here, and you know this negative's in the bracket,
Hmm.
so you know this must have a solution, right?
Yes, I'm like thinking that maybe the the little power, the degree should be maybe a odd number.
Right, exactly. So odd powers can
Odd
have
power.
odd
Negative.
exponents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exponents can have negative solutions.
Okay.
So that's your big clue there for number 13.
All right. All right. Figure this out now.
Okay, I'll put that here.
Okay. What is so? I made a guess and I was correct.
Okay, great. All right,
And then you make it 2 3s, and
correct.
these cancel out.
Yes,
So you're left
correct.
with 2 and negative 4,
What?
which makes because the negatives cancel out because it's an even number.
Correct.
So Kira was right.
He was
Akira
right.
was right.
Yeah, Akira was right.
Yay!
Yes. All right, great. I'll show you his solution just real quick before we move on. His
All right.
solution. Okay, his solution was. I'm gonna copy that. What's the number again? Negative 64 raised to 2/3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Negative 64. Uh, raised to 2/3. Negative 64 is in the bracket. That's gonna be equal to the cube root of negative 64 squared, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this goes into imaginary numbers. So what if you do imaginary
Mm.
numbers? This is gonna become the cube root of a of negative 1 times 64, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you don't need to do I here. Sorry, I forgot the squared here, right? You
Mm-hmm.
don't need to do the... Oh, sorry, my mistake. That negative one shouldn't be there. Should be like that. No squared on that one. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, what are you gonna do? Because it's a cube root, that's gonna become still cube root of negative 1 and the cube root of negative 64. Now, Akira, your solution was right, but this is not equal to I because it's a cube root. If it's a square root, we can do that. Okay? This is automatically negative 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's already negative 1. Okay? Actually, sorry, my mistake. I forgot the bracket. I should put the bracket. So when,
Okay.
okay. So yeah, I was right to start with the square here. Yeah, so this becomes that, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
becomes 1. So this is now positive squared, right? And then we just continue from the rest of it. So this just becomes 1. Okay, pen. This
Mm-hmm.
becomes 1 cube root of 1. And that's going to be 1 on this side. And then we do whatever we did here earlier with the solution you gave. Okay, so basically, there we go. This is actually faster in my opinion, your solution. All right.
Wow.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go to 14.
Okay. Multiplication.
Mm-hmm. So when you multiply,
Basically, just gonna do this as 27 squared for now,
mm-hmm.
just to make my life easier. And then this would be 4 ninths, maybe?
No. Okay. Okay. You'll have to reset this, but okay, I'll give you a clue here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, let's not do it like that. The clue here is, I'll write it here at the bottom. A raised to n times a raised to m
Oh, you add.
is correct. I'll just put across there. That's correct. You add the exponents. A raised to
Okay.
n plus m.
Parentheses and multiplication get me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. This, which makes 27, 10, 3.
Not quite. You have to start from the beginning, Ariana.
Okay.
So erase the rest of your work on 14.
Okay. Should I keep this part or just erase it too?
You also erase that.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is just 5. Three.
Mm-hmm. That's
Mm-hmm.
correct. That's now correct. So that's 27 though, right? But what
Mm-hmm.
is 27? Again,
Oh, wait
clue.
a second.
Make sure that the clue is always express whatever you have in terms of the denominator of the fraction. Ah, that's right.
Mm.
So that's right.
Okay.
Okay, then where did the square come from?
Because there's 227.
You don't do that. Remember,
Oh, okay.
you just go straight here.
Okay.
Just add the
Oh,
exponent.
okay.
Okay.
Um.
Akira, sorry, I cannot give you access to this Jamboard, but I can give you access later as a... I'll give you a copy of this, I guess. Since, yeah, Akira is a student of mine in the school, so I can give him access to
Ooh.
this.
Okay.
All right, this is
And
correct
then
now. Continue.
cancel these out.
Right, there we go.
Go just do three fives.
Raised to 5,
Or
and what's
three,
that
three to
gonna
the
be?
power of five. 2, 4, 3.
All right, that's correct. 2, 4, 3. Great. Okay. Uh,
Hmm?
all right, number 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you remember the clue I gave you about expressing in terms of the denominator?
Kinda.
That's gonna be really helpful for 15.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to like. Uh, hmm. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're lost. All right, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like.
I'm gonna start off by doing this. What is 125? I know this again for a fact since I've used this several times already.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be 5 cubed.
125. Okay.
So how about two?
I'm like looking at the.
Mm,
Sorry.
So
Bottom.
how about 256? What number cubed? What's that in terms of a number cubed?
Hmm.
You can kind of like use a calculator for this, I
4?
guess. Is it
Or
4
no.
times 4? No, it's not 4.
No. 8.
Sounds about right. I think. Is it?
I'm checking.
Check it out. I'm gonna write that there just in case it's correct.
No.
Ah, that's too big. 8's too big, right?
Hmm. Oh, wait. 6?
Is it? Let's see. Ah, yeah. Looks like it. So that's 6. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. And.
And then the whole thing, 2/3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, of course, how can you write this, the 5 raised to 3 over 6 raised to 3, into a simpler version of itself?
We cancel out one of the threes.
Not quite. Okay. Now here's the idea. A times B, and if you do this raised to n, it's gonna be a n bn, right? And the same
Mm-hmm.
with division. A over b raised to n is equal to a raised to n over b raised to n.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
it cancels out both.
Mm-hmm. So the 3 cancels out there, and there. Correct.
Then it's a 5 to 5 squared and 6 squared.
Right.
25, 36.
Right. Okay. I'll move question 16 onto the next slide so we can work on it more
Okay.
easily.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, give me a moment. So for number 16, it's the same idea as 15. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'll move it here. We can probably solve this here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Eight squared.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
'But okay.
don't think this is could be squared, so you have to
Nah,
find it.
square doesn't work here.
Simplify this more.
So if 8 doesn't work, try another power of 2, right?
Mm-hmm. 2, 4.
Ah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That works.
It's not 2 to the 4. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Yes, it is. It is 2
Oh,
to the 4. I think you did the shortcut,
oh,
right?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did the shortcut. Yeah, that's 2 to the 4. Correct.
Okay.
343.
Um.
Cube.
Hmm.
Something cubed. I'll give you a bit of a clue here.
Okay.
10 cubed is 1,000. So 10 is too big, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
have to think of a number that's another thing that's easy to remember is 5 cubed. 5 cubed is 125.
Mm-hmm.
So your
Wait, we
num
have to make the cube because like the fraction, right?
correct.
Okay.
So that's your hint. So your number should be between 5 and 10.
Okay.
All right, that's for the denominator. The
Okay.
numerator, you're already correct.
All right. Okay. 7.
Try 7.
7 times 7. 49 times 7. 7 3.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, I'm gonna rewrite this so then it looks
Okay.
cleaner. These two cancel out,
Uh-huh. Right.
so this makes 49,
Mm-hmm.
and this makes 8, 3, or 2.
2 raised to 8 cube root. Okay. Kind of works.
Kinda.
Yep. The 49 is already correct. Yeah.
Okay. Uh.
I'll show you a better way for 64. You were right.
Mm-hmm.
You were already correct to say that this is 2. Oops. Change pens. Hold on. Okay. You were correct in saying that 64 was 8 squared, right? And
Mm-hmm.
8 is, but here's the thing. You can think of 8 as 2 cubed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Squared. Okay? Which is the same as saying, again, when you're doing this, you can reverse
Oh.
the powers. This can becomes 2 squared cubed, right? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
which you already did. So the error you made is you don't have to put this to 2/3 anymore. This is already 4.
Mm.
So that's already 2 squared, right?
Oh.
So so your solution was already actually correct, but this
Oh.
is already 4. You don't
Okay.
have to get the 2/3 of it again.
Okay.
There we go. So that's correct now. Okay.
Yay.
All right. So be careful. Normally, if I'm gonna do it like this, I really do it step by step so
Mm-hmm.
that I don't miss anything. Because when you did that earlier, I think you kind of got confused. You put the 2/3 back
Yeah.
in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just be careful
Yeah.
with that. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, that was really good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next set of questions. Let me see.
Can we do the 7 7?
Yes, I'm gonna pick. Okay, I'll pick like all right, I'm not gonna get everything from the first part. Just solve the following. I'll get the more difficult ones. Hold on.
Okay.
I think I'll
I should know
just
this. Hopefully.
yeah, I think I'll just get 6 problems here. No, 2
Okay.
problems at a time. So let's do this. The first one. Hey, kitty cat. Speaking of which, quick story. My kid decided to have an international cat day today.
Ooh.
It's just her making it up, but still kind of fun, right? So we decided that
Yeah.
for International Cat Day, we would go to a cat cafe.
Oh my gosh. How was that?
Ah, it's so adorable. All those cats were like
Aw.
uh just so cute and fluffy and everything. She
I wish
loved
I.
it. All right, let's go through
Aw.
these.
So, from what I remember, this is just kind of like algebra, and you're just trying to find t. Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. So then you move this here to make it easier for yourself.
Uh-huh.
That's t.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make both sides squared.
Correct.
Makes 2t minus 5 equals 36.
Okay.
So and then you bring the 5 over.
Mm-hmm.
And then wait. Hold on. Wait.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. And then you divide it by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Kind of got to be a weird number.
Uh-huh.
Oh shoot. 20.5.
All right, correct. Uh, so how do you check? So to check that
Oh
real
shoot.
quick.
You put 25 in for t, yeah?
Right.
Okay,
20.5.
I forgot about that part.
Mm-hmm. I'll just ask you to check for number 20 for this number. The rest, once you get your
Okay.
value, should be fine. Mm-hmm.
So that should just be 40. I'm gonna do the thing in the
41. Mm-hmm.
minus 5. Is 36 equals 6
Mm-hmm.
minus 3 equals 3 equals 3.
Okay, it's done.
So it is.
Mm-hmm. So great. For 16, no need to do the checking. We're good. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Make it quick.
Uh,
So you'll move the 12. Negative fifth
negative
t
5.
no
Negative
5.
5. Okay.
I don't know where I got 15. And then this would be 7v minus 2 square root of 4.
Fourth
Yeah,
root.
fourth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do both by 4.
Mm-hmm.
7v minus 2 equals 625.
Correct.
You add 2. Oh, that's
Okay, correct.
there you go. 6 to 7
Mm-hmm.
divided by 7.
Now, I'm curious whether that actually is divisible by 7.
Me too.
Okay. Just put the calculator in, I guess.
Yep.
627 divided by
Oh
7.
gosh.
It's not divisible by 7, so that's the final answer already.
Yeah.
If you want to write down the decimal form, should be fine.
Gonna
But
leave it at the
yeah, if
the
you're
10th decimal.
yeah, if you're allowed a calculator, then do this. Otherwise, leave it in
Hmm.
fraction form. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Next, next one. Uh, Here we go.
Hmm.
All right, and then I'm gonna ask you to do an inequality for the last two problems.
Okay. Plus 6 equals 10.
Mm-hmm.
3g plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
You do both by 2.
Right.
3g plus 1 equals 100 minus 1 equals
Uh-huh.
99.
Right.
3. And I feel like it's supposed to be 33, but I'm gonna check that real quick.
Just okay. If you
Okay,
have the
yeah.
yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
It's never wrong to consult a calculator, even for obvious
Hmm.
ones.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Even one plus
I'm
one
trying.
equals two, right?
Like, does it really equal 2? Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Good. Last one.
Yay. I've been trying to use my calculator less so then I can, like, get it quicker.
Actually, a lot of problems are quicker to solve without a calculator,
Yes.
but you're just not confident enough in whether you got the actual correct answer.
Yeah. Because, like, we have, like, a calculator portion and a non calculator
Mm-hmm.
portion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, if I have a calculator, I'll make sure. But then also, I will kind of want to know what numbers equal what, so then I can easily just like write it down, not have a calculator, and
Right.
be happy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, okay.
6u minus 5. 20 times 25 times 5. 75 maybe. I don't know.
No, it's not 75.
Um.
Okay. I'll put that here. Negative
Right.
5
Oh.
cubed. Right? I have a
Mhm.
cubed here. All
Yeah.
right. Great.
Yeah. I was almost about to forget the negative, and I'm like, wait a
Mm-hmm.
second. It's an odd number.
All right. Correct.
5
Uh-huh.
equals negative 120 divided by 6. U equals 20, I think.
No! Almost.
Negative 20, I think.
Negative 20. Negative 20. All right. Okay.
Yay.
Last two problems. Now, when you have
Okay.
inequalities, it's basically the same as solving the equalities anyway. You just make sure that you have the correct symbol when you're working with the inequality. Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So for now, I'm gonna see how much you can, how well you can do this. Of course, if you need help, I'll help you with the first one.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Divide both sides by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you a 4,
Mm-hmm.
and you do both sides by 2.
Mm-hmm.
A is greater than or equal to 16.
All right. Correct.
I just
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yay!
All right. How about number
And then
24?
-4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot. Just gonna
Mm-hmm.
9
Mm-hmm.
is greater than or equal to the
Straight off to Z.
plus
Mm-hmm.
5.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of just like a replacement for the equal sign.
Almost. There are a few rules you have to follow, but it's more because
Oh,
I think I'll discuss that briefly before we end. Yeah.
okay.
So
That'd be
maybe
really
maybe
helpful.
maybe 3 minutes before we end, because I think you have something to
Yeah.
you have somewhere to go after this, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I got some time beforehand. I don't
Right.
have anything really busy
Mm-hmm.
at the moment. Okay, so
So Z is
2. Oh
okay.
wait, no, wait. Boom.
It's not.
Oh.
It's not 72. But yeah, the rest of the solution
Oh
is
wait, why
correct.
did it have 5?
81 minus 5 is 76. You forgot the
Wait.
1 in 81.
Oh.
This should be 11. You wrote 10, right?
Oh. Okay,
Okay. All right.
we got it.
The quick discussion again. I'll crash course you on this. Then later, maybe we could probably do some practice. But the crash course is this. Yeah. Let's just say A is if A is greater than B. Let's start with that, right?
Mhm.
Now, what so if we start off with this, then A plus C should still be greater than B plus C, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, similarly, uh, minus as well, also the same, right?
Uh huh.
Okay. So far, pretty straightforward. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, this also works with the less than symbol. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, with the greater than symbol. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna use the less than symbol in this case for this. Okay. Now, what is AC? That's gonna be greater than BC if C is positive.
Mhm.
Okay. But this is gonna be the other way around. AC is gonna be greater than BC if C is negative.
Negative.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the first one, there are no conditions. The next two, there are conditions. Similarly, it's the same thing. A over C is going to be less than B over C for the same condition, C positive.
Mhm.
Okay. Otherwise, A over C is going to be greater than B over C for C negative. The other operations, we can skip it because basically this is what you need to know for inequalities.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. So that's a crash course on that. So hopefully you can use that for later.
Mhm.
All right. Any questions before you go?
No, not really.
All right. Good. So hopefully you can use this on the next test. All right. So good luck
All
and
right.
have a good day,
Thank you.
Ariana. Bye bye now.
You have a good day too.
You too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Hey. So back on the stream. So Akira, are you still there? Hopefully, but if not, it's okay. Yeah, but I think you've learned this. Oh, he already left. Who's this? Untitled. Okay. All right. Who's on the stream? I'm curious before I go. Anyway, whoever's listening into the stream, hopefully you learned something there on the math. Um. Oh, Ryan. Oh, hi Ryan. Nice to see you. Okay. Who else is here with you aside from you and Akira? Who was watching? Okay. I think I don't know where you learned this, whether but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on the in grade eight. Sorry, in grade 9 or grade 10 on math, right? So if you haven't learned this yet, though, yeah, I hope you find this useful. Okay. All right. So that's the end of the stream. Yeah, we started a bit late because I had to set up a few things. Uh, but yeah, thanks for joining in. Yeah. Oh, by the way, since you're there, Ryan, excuse me. So don't forget, follow us. Okay. I see you're already on YouTube, so you can just go ahead and follow us on either TikTok or Instagram for announcements. Okay. Live streams will be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I also announce on Facebook, so you can follow there as well. All right. So let me see the chat before I end. Oh, all right. Thanks for following on Instagram. Okay. And again, just to plug website freakyphysics.xyz. Yeah, I just put stuff up there once I have a collection of stuff to a collection of like shorts to put in a YouTube what's this? A YouTube playlist, and I put the playlist into the stream just so it's easier to access. Okay? So later, if you can, just go to the site. All right, so I'll end the stream here. Thank you. I'll see you, Ryan, and tell Akira thank you as well. Yeah, I'll see you. Have a good day. And for the rest of the stream, stay freaky, everyone. Bye bye now.